Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. So I do content about reselling. I make videos about things I'm thrifting to resell, and I also make videos about what is selling for me. Today I have a thrift haul for you from my local Salvation Army. They do their 50% off all the tags except the new color on Wednesdays. I do work full time, so I didn't get there until about 4:30. I left work a half an hour early. Well, I took a short lunch so I could leave early. So I got about 2.5 hours worth of thrifting in, and I tried to be really picky because I do not really need inventory, but at the same time, I do need like some summary things. So, without further ado, and this is mostly women's. Let's see. This is American Eagle. This is 100% cotton. It's got the little eagle head. This is yellow tag. Yellow was not on sale, so this was $3. It's just a black V-neck pullover. Is it? Yeah, it's black. Very cute. This is like a plum color. It's called Cut Loose. This was $2.50. This is just like a login look, big. It's like one size fits all. Has pockets. This is the tag. I don't know if it's anything worth looking out for, but I do know that login look things can be pretty pricey. And this, if I recall, was cotton. I did try to only pick up like good fabrics. Yeah, 95% cotton, 5% elastane. So, we'll see how that does. This was $2. This is just a Columbia Omni wick. It's really cute. I hear thermals are doing really well, so it is just a thermal with a little floral print on it. Cute. This was $2.50. This is a Susan Graver, size large. Again, this is like a login look. It is like very large. It has the pockets down there and everything, and Susan Graver is good in the bigger sizes. I wish this was like an extra large or something, but large should do well. Here's a brand I just can't keep my fingers off of. This is Vineyard Vines, a whale shirt. This is a women's size large. I believe it's a women's. Buttons are on the right. Maybe it's... This is a boys. It was in the women's. This was $3.50, but it is an actual flannel. So, does it have the whale on it? No, but, oh, yeah, it does. Up here. There's the whale. There's the Vineyard Vines. This next piece is also Vineyard Vines, and it was not half off, unless, I misplaced my receipt already, but a lot of times the girls there, they give me half off anyway, even if it's not half off. So this could have been $6.99, $7, or it could have been $3.50. I don't know. But this is a Vineyard Vines as well, and it's got the whale on the back of the neck. This is a fleece quarter zip pullover kind of Fair Isle. It is so cute. Red, white, and blue. I really like that. It also has that on the chest. So, depending on what comps say, I might keep it. This is one of the few men's pieces I picked up. This is a Levi's extra large quarter zip sweater. Just blue. This was $2.50. So in total, I spent $116. This is style based. This was $2.50. Coldwater Creek, which is not terrible, and it is rainy and cotton. It is a size large, women's. It's like a zip up sweater, and it's kind of like this baby blue and white with like a floral design. It's very cute. I can't read. Made in Hong Kong. So I think this is going to be vintage. But I sold a zip up wool sweater recently, so could be onto something there. Okay, this is just this was $2.50. This is just an Everlane organic cotton, extra small. I know you can't read that, but it's kind of like just a cropped sweatshirt. But I think that'll do pretty well, even being extra small. This, I like to say, I don't normally pick up Old Navy, but this was $1.50, size small. And it is like that gauzy cotton that people are looking for, and it's got a little ruffle sleeve. It's like a tank top. So, like I said, I did want to get some summery pieces in my stores, but I think this will do well, even if it is Old Navy. And it's 2025, so it's not very old either. Here is another gauzy cotton tank top, Old Navy extra small. Oh, this is new with tags. So these were $24.99. And this was $3.50. Same thing in green, which is a really popular color right now with the gauzy cotton. Surprise! Another gauzy cotton tank top. This is a size small. This is Anna. I did not pick this up because of the brand. This was $1.50. I picked it up because it is like, it's got the springy summer color, but it's also like boxy, gauzy. And Anna is really not a cheap brand. It's sold at JCPenney. So I think that will do really well. Ooh, this was $2. This is a Pure Jill, size small. And it is Pima cotton, modal, and spandex. So, very good. And here is that Pure Jill tag, if you can see it. I know my light is there. Pure Jill. Oh, there you go. This is just a really light pink, kind of, again, with the log and look, oversized, long sleeve. It's got like this stripe around the bottom. Pure Jill does really well. Next, I picked up two of these, and they were not on sale, but I scooped them up so quick. These were only $4.99 a piece. They were only $5. These are Land's End, and this is a bathrobe. It has the tie still. This is purple ribbed. Land's End is not cheap. Um, Even though resale is not the greatest, but I do expect these to go pretty well. This was actually part of a three-piece set, and this, I believe, was only from 2023. So I got that in purple and in green. So, and the green one was $4.99 as well. That's also a large. And it did have the tie also. So I expect those to go really well. I do good with the bathrobes that I pick up. This is a rose and olive. Rose and olive. There. And it is a size small. This was $2.50. I picked this up because of the mixed media. If you can see that, it's got like the lace on top, and then the bottom is like the velvety velour, and it's got like the eyelash ruffle. That's what they call that. And so I think that'll go pretty well. Whimsy goth. This I picked up just to see how it will do. It was only $1.50. This is a definitely vintage Volcom. You can tell because it has a tag and it doesn't have the like stamped inside. But I forget what this is called when this is like almost see-through, but isn't that awesome? That is so cool. I'll comp it. If it's not worth it, I'll keep it for myself because I think it's pretty cool. One more bag. This was $2.50. This is a J. Crew extra small skirt, and the reason why I picked it up is it has pockets. Also, because it's from 2023 and it is linen and lyocell. So, very interesting here. Just a green pull-on drawstring skirt. Linen is already doing well. So, I have some things that are definitely womanly, and the men probably aren't going to want to dig through. So, I will let you know when I get to... I'll save those for the end, so you guys can take off if you don't want to see me show the bras, which is what we call them in my house, because one of my kids couldn't say bra and said brar, and it just stuck. So, anywho, this is this was $2.50. It's a size 6 Orvis. I've sold some men's Orvis button downs, but I've never sold women's. And this looks very intriguing and it feels very nice. Striped. It's got like all the colors in there, but long sleeve, and it's like reinforced, like, I don't know. It's very nice. So we will see how that does. And here are some, this is like the same person, and there was so much Orvis stuff there that I'm going to wait till next week because they were the new tags, but they were t-shirts. So I figure if I wait for them to go half off, then they're only like, I think it was going to be like $1.50 or $2, and then I could just like lot a couple of them together. But this is Orvis size 6. These were only $2. just a pair of shorts, little like Bermuda length shorts. And so made in India. These are cotton and 97% cotton and 3% spandex. So I think those will do good because they are in really good condition. And I know Orvis doesn't do as well as it used to, but this is J. Crew Factory, size 26. The date on here is 2020, but they were $2 and they're kind of like mom length, you know, and they kind of have that raw hem, so they cover everything. I think those will do well. This is the first time I've seen this brand, and this is Vince. It is a women's size small. There is the Vince tag, and the material tag is like holding on for dear life, but I don't see a date on here, but it is Pima cotton and modal. So we'll see how that does. It's just a plain black long sleeve, very soft. Ooh, these were $2. These are vintage Old Navy. There's the, let's move that out of the way. There's the tag, vintage Old Navy. These are size 2, 100% cotton. And the reason I picked these up is because they are like those shorts. So I expect because, and they have like little ties on the side, they're so cute. But I'm expecting because I'm going to call these micro shorts when I list them because micro mini skirts are in style right now. So that's my plan. This is cute. $2.50. This is again J. Crew. This is a size small women's shacket, and it is like flannel, and it's just white and beige, and it has pockets. That's why I'm calling it a shacket. Very nice. I believe it's like cotton too. I tried not to get a whole lot, but I couldn't help it. Yeah, this is 100% cotton. This is cute. This was $2. Oh, another Orvis. Size small. So, this is so cute. Like, boho, granola girl. Like, right? I think that'll do well. That's very trendy. This, I did Google the brand. It was $2, and the brand is Castel Denmark. It did look to be doing pretty well, and this is a size medium quarter zip. I'm gonna show you. This is their brand here, and I don't know if you could see. There's like a crown above it, but this is just like a pink quarter zip. And it's cute, right? Like it has the little flannel or plaid looking thing, but I'm sure this is some kind of outdoorsy thing or something, and I'm gonna look into that. And it has the flag of Denmark on the back. So, I did look it up, and there were some going for like over $30, but I get very bad reception in there, so I couldn't check like the solds, but This is very on trend. This is Tommy Hilfiger Henley. It's a ribbed Henley. It's got the TH right there, 3/4 sleeve. So I expect this to do pretty decent. I think um, I'm waiting for the kids to pick up on like Tommy Hilfiger, but I think that'll do well regardless. This is $1.50. It's just a friend's t-shirt. I don't know. I'll comp it. If it's nothing, then I'll probably send that to my sister because my sister loves Friends. This is a vintage Liz Claiborne, and this was $2.50. It is lamb's wool, 70% lamb's wool, 20% Angora, and 10% nylon. Made in Hong Kong. This is so cute. It's like a little sweater, just pink with a little like balloon sleeve. They're dolman or something, I think they're calling them now. But very cute pullover. I think that'll go really well because of the material. This again was $2.50. This is a Dickies medium Henley with like the little metal buttons. And again, like a little florally pattern. Dickies is going well on the Depop. The kids are liking the workwear. The young people, I could have birthed them like that's why I call them kids, because they're, the younger crowd, but don't be offended. This again is a Tommy Hilfiger. This was only $2. So I got this because it's just a pink v-neck. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Chat GPT to put like, the lace camis we used to wear like underneath, so you'd see like a little piece of lace and like maybe like a long sleeve shirt. I'm gonna get Chat GPT to like style this up because it is in really good condition and it's a really nice color. I really like it. This is Lauren Conrad, size large, $2.50. This is so cute. This is like that velvety material again. You can barely see it because of the light shining off of it, but it's just pink and it's got like a little ruffle around here. It ties on the top, on the back, and then it's just got like a little tiny sleeve there, like hanging over. I think it's very cute. You can see the color better. Okay, this is American Eagle, the Eagle Polo, authentic quality clothing, size large. And seriously, how Y2K is this? With like the buttons and the little hit there, and like all you need is the cami and the long sleeve under it. I swear, this is so cute, but I expect this to do pretty well. It's a good color. We're still technically in winter. There's the tag. And I paid $5 for that. So this is $2 and it is, where is the brand? Right there. It is, again, American Eagle, size large. It's just like a ribbed, striped Henley. So I think that'll go pretty well. And it's a nice color. I picked this up because it's new with tags. It was $9.99, but like I said, I'm pretty sure they give me half off everything. This is also made with recycled polyester, and it is St. John's Bay. This sold for $48. I'm gonna have to look this up and see if it's men or women's, but it's just a V-neck pullover sweater, but it's very trendy. So I think that will do well. But when I put stuff on my spreadsheet, what I do is I will take the $116, I'll count up how many items I have, and then divide that, and I'll just do like average cost of goods. So that $10 is going to be nothing. This is a J. Crew factory, and I paid $5 for this. This is a size small. They did take the price off, but here's that. The J. Crew. There you go. And it is a good fabric, even though it is J. Crew factory. Let me. It is cotton, 45% cotton, 35% merino wool, and 20% polyester. So this is blue, long sleeve, and down at the bottom is so cute. It like has that little curve and open slit, almost login look. So now we are off to the women things. This was $1.50, and it's just a vintage slip. Next week they're gonna have a whole lot of them because someone's grandma doesn't need her slips anymore, and there was like a bunch, and some of them were so stinking cute. So it has like a little lace detail here. I do know it is vintage because on this, it's made in the USA. You know, nothing's made here anymore, especially 100% nylon. But there's a tag somewhere else that had the union thing on it. I picked up a Victoria's Secret pink bonded, and I look up the style names. These aren't very hard to find. I paid $1.50 for this. I list them for $20 unless comps say to list them more, and I sell them all the time. And so what I do when I pick up bras, right here, there's the words. The words are on there. They're still good. I look right here in the back. Where is it? This is like a pullover type bra. So I'll show you on the next one, but this is still in good condition. It's like not all yucky, and like some of them are like see-through, which is gross. So I obviously don't pick those up, but this is like a t-shirt bra. So that was $1.50. This one was $2, and this is another pullover bra, and this is regular Victoria's Secret. They do have style codes and stuff, as I said. You can just look these right up. This has like the cute little, there you go. You could see the lace. Sorry, I wore a black hoodie, so all the black things are having a hard time showing, but there's that on the back. Very cute. This one, oh, it closes in the front. That's why. Then there's this one. There's only a few brands that I pick up. Aerie is another one I pick up. This is Aerie. from 2023. It's got like the extra snaps on the back. So when they do have snaps, I look right here too and make sure that like this piece is not all cruddy, because sometimes they look really cruddy, but this one actually looks like very good. And it's like, it's some kind of push-up bra. It has like the push-up things. So it's very cute. Green, which is a nice color for right now. So unless comps tell me to list it for more than 20, I'm listing it for 20. But so that was my haul today, and I feel like I did a really good job today. Some of the stuff I have to get listed right away. The sweaters for sure. The bras I'll get listed right away because those are so quick and easy. Other than that, I don't know what my favorite thing is, honestly. It's maybe the Vineyard Vines fleece. I love that. I kind of hope it's like not worth selling and then I can keep it because it's so cute. Um, so what was your favorite thing that I thrifted today? What did you thrift today? Were you able to go thrifting or were you stuck at your job like me? um, Other than that, if you're still here, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support you guys show, like everywhere. And if this was your first time and you like my content, go visit more of my videos. Make sure you like and subscribe so you always know when I'm posting, and YouTube algorithm will tell your friends that you like it and they may be interested too. So, you guys have a good night or have a good day and happy hunting.